Whose joke is it where they're like, why people put 13.1 on their car? We don't celebrate finishing half of anything. Some comedian that crushes
It
that.
does sound like something I would say. But
This is the man who told Brett he didn't own his house because he had a mortgage.
Well,
he goes, the bank owns your house.
That's right. That's right.
Now that you own your house, who owns your house?
The bank. Was it Nate that texted me and he was like, congrats on your mortgage?
Oh, that's so true.
I love it so much.
Welcome to The Cover, where three Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banner, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up.
And that was definitely it was 1 hour of the day.
I just hit play because this conversation is so interesting.
Yeah, we should have recorded that.
So you think Breaking Bad and Lost were the first two shows that were...
I'm just saying if you look at like the serialized model that is so popular now from a streaming perspective.
Yeah,
it was Breaking Bad that broke through. So like it was the first show. It wasn't popular.
Do you remember The Lost World and Xena? And
I remember those. Yeah.
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
I do remember Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Little House on the Prairie. So like those shows could exist.
Each episode though, has its own arc. You don't have to have seen the other episodes to understand what's going on or to get caught up in the story about Paw and his baseball team against his baseball game against Oak, whatever.
Even if you think of kids shows, SpongeBob, Rugrats.
I just dropped some knowledge about the Little House on the Prairie.
Because you watch it all the time.
All right, hey, let's plus record.
It is recorded.
Oh, we're recording?
We're going.
Yeah, this is golden stuff.
How long have you been doing that?
A good minute and 12 seconds.
Oh, man, I'm off.
We're rolling.
Jeez, you know what I just realized? You're screening this in the background. They probably filmed boot camp after they filmed The War.
How'd you know that?
Because they all shaved their head and they would have to wait forever.
They would have 100% done that.
But if I didn't rewatch this, sorry, I stole a hidden gem.
Well, no, I mean, the biggest hidden gem is that they did that, but... you can see the filming, how intentional they were to make Vietnam. Kubrick did not want a single shot with the sun showing. He wanted it to look like war, and then conversely, he wanted this to look spotless. Like if you look at the scenes, like it's gorgeous grass, everything's clean, put together, tidy.
I feel like this is the kind of movie you could watch over and over and over, and like just keep noticing things.
Oh yeah.
I mean.
Especially knowing that it's Kubrick, you're looking for it. You know it's there.
He's doing it for sure. And a lot of people do it. So it's not like it's just him. However, man, there's just so much.
It's pretty obvious to me more now than ever. I always thought I was a big Pulp Fiction boy. Mm-hmm. What's his name? Tarantino fan.
Yeah.
It's clear to me that he stole from like different directors, like plainly he stole all of his
he does that on purpose.
I know he does it on purpose, but what I'm saying is like if you look at all of his soundtracks, it's almost completely like if Kubrick were to do the soundtrack for the movie.
Sure.
And then if you look at some of the shots and stuff that he does, it's a different director, but like he pieces it all together directly from the 80s and 90s or 70s.
This soundtrack was so interesting. You know, even little things like, I can't remember what the song was, but it had something to do with a bird. Like as...
Bird.
Yeah,
bird is the word.
Yeah, that's what it was. But as they're flying.
Yeah.
And then they touch down, and then there's no music.
Yeah.
And then it starts taking off again, and it's bird.
Yeah.
Some of the songs, the words matched, but the vibe of the song did not match.
That's what Tarantino does.
That's great. I mean, because it makes
for
you
sure what he's going
catches you off guard. Yeah.
It's
great. Hey, welcome to the Cover Podcast. I don't know if I said anything in that minute and 12 seconds that I shouldn't have, but
I think
you guys will find out.
I think we're good.
I'm your host, Brett Wiggins. As always, to my left is fresh off of 2 dubs at a doubleheader softball game at the Asset,
Marcus Mangus,
and sitting to my right, 0 dubs tonight, is Sir
Remington Ramsey.
We answer 9 questions sometimes, almost every week, about one of your favorite books or movies. Sir Remington, what are we covering?
The lives of several young men who undergo Marine Corps basic training and then are shipped off to Vietnam. The main character is JT Joker Davis, who along with all the other new recruits constantly has to deal with their demanding drill instructor, General Sergeant Hartman. One recruit in particular, Leonard Gomer Pyle Lawrence, is having a particularly hard time, especially after Hartman punishes the entire squad every time he screws up, which is often. It leads to tragedy, and Davis makes it through all to soon find himself in Vietnam working as a combat journalist, where he gets to see the horrors of war firsthand during the, I don't know what this word is, Vietnam offense. This movie is Full Metal Jacket, 1987 R rating.
Tet Offensive? Is that during the Tet Offensive?
I don't know. Tet Offensive.
The Tet Offensive did happen during this movie.
Yeah. 1 hour, 56-minute runtime, starring Matthew Modine, R. Lee Ermey, Vincent D'Onofrio, director Stanley Kubrick.
You said a couple of things there, the way you say, who wants to be a millionaire?
Well, remember, I am reading these from IMDb where fans can write them, and this one had errors, so I was trying to correct them on the fly.
Lots of research over there.
Also, you said Joker.
You know what's funny? I did more research on this movie than any of the other ones before. I spent hours on this, just not on that. I've got tons of stuff.
I almost did that because I started talking to ChatGPT about it, and I was like, no, stop.
You can do it.
This is Remington's shop.
You can do it. Hey, listen, as long as you don't Marcus it, you know what I mean? You know, like,
I think I know what you like. Make it awesome.
You get what I'm saying?
Like make it awesome. Make it too awesome.
Yeah, you guys are following.
Make it too awesome. Got it.
You know, there's a very very specific brand of one-upper that Marcus is, and if you were to do that, but if you just are like, yeah, I read that too. Like, that's cool. That's cool, man.
I try not to say I read that.
There was a period of time during this podcast where I would start to say something really exciting and you would finish my sentences. I'm like, yeah, you also read it, Marcus. We all read it. Let me get my sentences out.
That was when Jessica was still reading me all the stuff from IMDb that you were looking at.
Rem, do you need to get anything else out? Marcus, you good?
I'm fine.
You good?
I'm
okay,
good.
Great.
I'm still trying to come up with that.
We know you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still recovering from when you yelled at me last episode.
That was many episodes ago.
It was.
That was so long ago. Here's what's interesting.
Devil Wears Prada. Go check it out.
You say that Joker. I see what you did there. You say that Joker's the main character. Man, at what point do we realize he's the main character?
The second part of the There's 2 movies, right?
But that's only because the other 2 guys.
I don't think so. I think you start to get it.
He's the guide in the first scene.
I think you start to get it when he takes over, and what a cool scene, because he's like, I feel like no matter what I say, it's going to be wrong, sir.
Yeah,
and then he gets promoted.
Yeah,
and takes on the project that is Gomer. You know.
It's sad that what you want to cheer for him, but what's sad is the thing he stands up for, and maybe it's not sad because this is where he was, is the sergeant is trying to get him to say that he believes in the Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Or the Virgin Birth.
No,
Virgin Mary.
Yep. I just don't know why they were like, I don't know why they were recruiting aliens to be Marines.
What do you mean?
It's a callback to our Men in Black episode.
Okay.
You guys were supposed to
I wasn't
get that.
there.
Yeah.
I wasn't a part of that.
Yeah.
Nate was there and he's not laughing either.
Well, because he was the alien. He was the alien in Men in Black. Like,
Who?
Incredible performance.
Hartman?
Vincent.
Lauren. Oh, D'Onofrio?
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
That is him.
Yeah.
Oh,
and we talked
great.
about how incredible
Where
he
plays
was
the
in
cockroach.
Men in Black. Yeah.
He's great in that.
Mm-hmm.
Eerie. Nasty. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He comes back in Men in Black.
I get what you're saying, Marcus, and after the fact, I see it because I'm looking for it. First time I watched it, I wouldn't have been able to
to put him as a main character?
Yeah, not until the second half.
Yeah.
When's the first time you watched this? Because I haven't seen this movie in a long time.
So
well, he's also,
this would have been high school for me, and I think I only watched through boot camp.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I the first time I watched it, that's what I did too.
I don't remember much of anything afterwards because the person who told me to watch it said he only watches boot camp.
What's funny is I get this movie
that's
confused with
interesting.
Behind Enemy Gates.
What
at
a
times.
miss. What a miss to only watch boot camp. I mean, not that it's not a great
Well,
story.
16-year-old Brett didn't really care about movies at the time.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he blows his.
I was actually thinking about that. You know, now that we're talking about 16-year-old Brett and making out with girls and stuff. You know, we had this movie. We were watching and screening this movie over Mother's Day. I think we could have picked a better Netflix and chill situation than Full Metal Jacket.
Trying to plan ahead for Memorial Day. We just need to go with the fly like we normally do. All right, so look at this scene right here. So we're in the first scenes. This is where he's like basically babysitting him. He's literally dressing him.
Yep.
All right, so the Joker is dressing Gomer Pyle, and he doesn't look. I mean, he looks out of shape. You can tell when he's running. Guess how much weight he gains for this movie? Do you know, Frio? Just guess.
50 pounds.
50 pounds.
51.
Just so you know, like the record up until this point was De Niro in Raging Bull, which was 60 pounds. He gained 70 pounds for this role.
Wow.
It's a record to this day for a role.
Wow.
Which is interesting because
So
doesn't Brendan Fraser like gain a ton of weight for The Whale? I didn't actually.
He did. He did
gain
a lot of weight.
So he was fit,
and now he's trying to lose it. Now he's trying to lose it all for The Mummy 4.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys love The Mummy, but I love The Mummy.
I mean, we've talked about
that's
this.
one of my nostalgic.
I thought you were about to say
movies.
that's one of your mistakes.
I was going to, and then I said nostalgic.
No, 70 pounds. I mean, that's wild.
That is wild.
That's a lot of weight, and he doesn't look like it though.
It's almost like he gained it well.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean,
I think the reason is because you know when we think about him as an
this
actor,
is the hardest scene in the movie to watch right here.
When we think about that's the hardest scene.
Yeah, the way he reacts afterwards, for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you don't think so? You think you think like the blatantly obvious one where the transition of the movie is?
I mean, I just don't think it's.
I don't think
bad.
the end of the movie is hard to watch.
I think that potentially my fraternal experience is desensitizing me.
This is it. Well, it just keeps going, and then watching Joker decide to do it while he looks at him and knows that he's doing it. That's tough.
His reaction.
It is tough.
Yeah.
His reaction at the end.
It is tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Your leader's turning on you.
But I mean,
he's a half-wit too.
They didn't like do damage.
Oh man, I mean,
dude, they don't. He doesn't have. He's not covering his man section.
They don't hit him there.
Look at these
man.
bars of soap.
It's mostly his stomach that they're.
It's his chest and his stomach.
Well, I think they cover the soap with that because it's not going to leave bruises, maybe, or what? What do you think?
No, that's just what they have.
Sound. Okay.
I mean, they don't have anything else to use. They're not going to use a butt of a gun.
And they were encouraged to do this. It's a code red.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
This
It is a code red.
Paying homage to a Few Good Men.
Yeah, Joker. Joker takes this one.
From what I did see, Vietnam vets say that this is the most realistic boot camp.
Oh, jeez.
Movie.
Yeah. Oh, look at him. His
whales. Speaking of boot camp, the amount of screen time the sergeant gets, and he crushes his role, makes boot camp.
How hard would that be, by the way, to be able to do that and not laugh?
Oh,
I mean,
but you mean as the guys in boot camp?
Both.
I think as the guys in boot camp, yeah, that's tough.
Everybody. I mean, that would be so hard not to laugh.
There's a couple lines that Stanley Kubrick
it was
didn't
hard to laugh.
Like
when we would be lined up and doing the we used to have to do. It just reminded me a lot of fraternity life. Mm-hmm. Not quite to that extreme, but it did remind me. Mm-hmm. And we would be lined up and have to sing the school fight song, right? And there was literally, it didn't matter what you did. You were wrong. Like, you were wrong, right? So we would have to, they would try to distract you.
Did you struggle with that?
No. It annoyed me. It annoyed me so I go out and I memorize the song like in a couple of days. And I'm the only person that does, but I memorize it.
What part of you is looking forward to when you can do this to the freshmen? Is there ever a time?
That wasn't ever it.
It's never a time in your head.
Actually, getting hazed is way more fun than hazing people.
I could see that.
It is. It
depending on who you are.
It's more fun than hazing people. Hazing people isn't all that fun.
I don't think I'd take a horseshoe. Anything that makes me throw up, I don't think I would enjoy.
I don't think we've told that story. But I would literally stand up to sing the song, and they were like spraying us with water and stuff to try to get us to mess up. And every time somebody would mess up, they would spray them with water. And I just started going, and then he goes, "Too good," and he starts spraying me. Like,
hold on. You secretly liked it.
I figured out the difference.
You secretly liked it.
I figured out the difference. So what you just said proves my point about why that scene is so hard to watch, and it's different than your experience.
Yeah.
They hated him. They wanted him dead. They wanted him gone.
I don't think so.
Those people in that scene hated him and wanted him gone. In the very next scene, he goes, "They hate me. Even you hate me, Joker." And Joker has to pause, talk himself out of saying, "Yeah, I do."
Yeah,
it's different.
There's
not a brotherhood with those guys.
We definitely had one guy that liked that in our pledge class. That's the thing, and we did bad things to him for sure.
Did he turn out like this?
Dude, how eerie when he's talking about all the different assassins in America's history and how they were former Marines.
I know.
That was eerie.
That was terrible.
Yeah. But
he was glorifying it.
He's glorifying it as I'm going to make you have the ability to do the same. It was weird.
Killing machine.
Yeah. Hey, we need to get to some 30-second synopsises. Synopsi?
I don't know. Synopses.
Synopses. That feels right. Marcus has been.
For multiple? Synopses. If it's multiple people. It just stays synopsis. Look it up.
Marcus has not been counting for that long, Kelsey. Hit us.
Actually, I'm pretty happy with this.
Hit us with your 9 words.
Boys.
Stole a page out of my book. He likes this one. He likes.
Okay. Boys transform into machines. Will they maintain their humanity?
Nice.
No. Have you
into a question?
Have you guys ever listened to Muse?
Yes.
So one of their main hits, I wouldn't say they're like their second, probably. Time Is Running Out. Time Is Running Out is Muse's like #1 hit of all time. Really cool music video. Mm-hmm. But another one of their songs that like ends up on all of my workout music. I'm looking it up right now. It's got to be Hysteria. I think has lines from this movie.
I thought first when
where
you
he's
said
like
Hysteria,
screaming like "Show me your war face."
Yeah.
And he's basically saying you're a human killing machine.
Yeah.
That's in that.
In my
song.
brain went hysteria. But that's
not that
Disturbia.
One. Yeah, Disturbia. Is that Rihanna?
Hey, not that it matters.
Rihanna's not on my workout mix. I listen to explicitly to hard metal
together
and the cover podcast.
Brett probably listens. Brett probably listens to Avril Lavigne. If I'm guessing.
Yeah, if you have to really, if you really had to put up a lift,
I need to add.
If you got to put up some. If you got to put up some poundage, you're throwing on some angry girl music.
Actually horrible. I have Gwen Stefani. I have old Gwen Stefani.
No Avril?
I need some Avril.
He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy."
Is that Avril?
Complicated.
Oh yeah, complicated.
Oh yeah.
So not that it matters or anything, but producer Nate said that the plural of synopsis is synopses.
Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, slam poetry. As you can see, I'm on the laptop tonight. Not normal.
This scene right here where they're mopping takes 65 takes. If you could choose one scene to not take 65 takes, it's got to be when you're doing manual live.
He cares so much about every detail, doesn't he?
Well, it was crazy
65 takes for this
scene, and I honestly can't. I mean, it's got to be the dialogue they kept screwing up because they're just mopping.
It could be the way they're mopping.
Maybe they weren't melancholy enough. Maybe they were.
Ironically, this is a scene where Joker and Cowboy are cleaning up. They're joking around, but then also talking about what are they actually talking about? Oh,
well, he's saying that he thinks he's Section 8. That he thinks that Gomer Pyle is Section 8.
Oh, he's going crazy.
Yeah.
But to flash forward to the end of the movie when Cowboy is dying, it only takes him 5 takes. So like he knows what he wants.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. He knows what he wants.
He has it in his head, and I'm not letting you. Yeah, that's interesting. That's willpower of a great director.
They're also pretty bad at mopping. Pretty bad. I mean, I definitely if I was the person that was in charge of them, like if they were the pledges and I was the house manager, they would be getting crap for their mopping. I'm just saying.
We are freestyling slam poetry this.
Yes,
let's episode. Go.
Did you forget it or did it die?
No, just summer started this week for
you didn't
for
watch
me. So we got things going on. We are discussing the possibility of
having another child,
of potentially moving. So one of our children did not take that well tonight.
Oh, why would you tell them now?
Dude, what if you tell them you live close to all of us?
Well, she's stuck. I'm worried about.
A vote on who it is?
You know what? You know who it was.
If they live close to you, they live close to me. I don't care.
Well, no, but here, yeah.
I was just giving you the number.
Oh, which one?
Yeah, oldest.
Yeah, like I know which one.
And now Riley and I are like, dude, every single thing that changes in the girl's life is gonna be. I mean, we were thinking maybe like she broke up with a boyfriend or something. Now this is like any
change doesn't deal well with change, even if she's closer to all her best friends.
Yes, it didn't matter because there was
the house. Like I don't want to give up the house.
Yeah, and then the field goal post moved when I got
feeling of abandonment, feeling of
no, like there's
my dad doesn't love me.
A neighbor she now sees
a neighbor
twice
a
couple
year. Of people. Yeah.
Oh,
so
it's
right.
so anyway.
Easy. But hard. You're getting a glimpse of the first breakup.
Hard. So
it seems hard. Let's just say that.
I can see how in your little brain
you're talking about it's hard for her or hard for the parents to handling it.
No. I'm saying I understand that to them initially it seems really hard.
It's a big deal to them right now.
What a great opportunity.
Our kids so close with multiple neighbors. I mean, not a day went by that we did not have these neighbors at our house.
Dude, I'm telling you, having
it's all good.
Having Bentley is a cheat code for later in life for these kids because he's going to pass. And I tell you what, whenever my girls, I think I've said this before, whenever they get to the most emotional state because of they're in trouble or something very sad that they can't comprehend, they immediately think of Sammy.
Yeah.
Every single time. They take it back to the time they felt the most pain and loss. So, like, there's certain things that you're about to do.
Who didn't handle this well? Did any of them struggle the most, your kids recently?
Well, his kids have been moving since the dawn of man.
No, they haven't.
This last house was a long time.
Been the one.
No, they haven't.
For a while there, I thought you wouldn't make it for an entire year in the house.
I mean, they've lived in essentially the same neighborhood for their whole lives.
That's true.
Yeah, except for Reed. Reed took it the toughest.
Yeah, he's super close to his
because
buddy.
of the relationships and things. But he's also excited because he's close to so many kids from school. So it's like a both and.
And I kept saying that to her. She goes, "So you don't care about any of our other friends?"
Like, oh man, I wish I could be a fly on that wall. For like 2 minutes.
Man, that'd be so exciting if you move over here. It took me like 35 minutes to drive home from your house the other night.
So why did you tell them?
So
preliminary
it must be pretty serious.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the L on this one. I should have had a conversation ahead of time. Clay came over to just get some parameters and discuss. And then
what's he doing here?
And then he leaves, and
he's here for the euchre party. Marcus Rim, get over here, stat.
Oh, jeez. All right.
45 minutes later, I'm there.
Everyone who listens to this podcast eventually moves to Carmel, so be careful.
Yeah, we still have Parks though. Just so you know, we'll be back. Here we go. Stanley Kubrick, he's good, very good. How many dudes agreed to have their head shaved? Choke yourself. Virgin Mary. Drew must love this guy. Why is this movie called Full Metal Jacket? That's why this movie is called Full Metal Jacket. Why am I so disgusted and intrigued during boot camp? First to go, last to know, sign in the back of the journalism room. Still no idea what that meant. I knew it would be a girl. What is We're done.
I knew it would be a girl.
I gotta say,
At the end.
You're not going to rhyme something with girl?
No, it'd be a girl. Take for a swirl.
have you guys ever had a swirly? Speaking of hazing,
I have not.
I've never had a swirly.
have you ever given someone a swirly?
I have not.
I got suspended for giving someone a swirly.
Oh, man, what was her name?
Yeah. So get this. He was the freshman, but he was bigger than all of us. So we thought it'd be okay. It was not. We got suspended. Or like suspended.
He told people?
No, he loved it. He came out.
Then why did you get suspended?
Because he came out, his head was wet. We're all laughing. The coach caught us, and coach did not.
This was
take
a
to
soccer
hazing.
player, a
This is
fellow basketball player.
Yeah.
Got it.
This is high school.
He's
What
laughing.
kind of coach did you have? Come on.
I gotta be honest.
Get out of here.
Me starting off struggling through the synopsis, Marcus struggling counting on his fingers, and you struggling. This is the first time in Cover Podcast history where we barely got out of 30 seconds.
Trifecta.
It's pretty rough.
We're just so excited to talk about what made us stop and think, you know? What made
We
us
did
stop
get
and
into it
think?
real quick.
We did.
We did.
Give us a break. Give us a break. Opening monologue by the sergeant. Absolutely epic. Maybe one of my favorite monologues we've ever seen out of our 103 episodes.
So I feel like we need to pause on this character just because of the fun fact. So he was never originally supposed to play this character. He was actually hired as a coach for military personnel.
Oh, wow.
So he was a Vietnam vet for 11 years. I actually got up and read his bio. This was interesting. So I'll come back to Full Metal Jacket.
So hold on. He was a Vietnam vet.
Yeah, Ronald Lee Ermey.
Holy cow. And did Stanley give him green light on like, hey, I want this as real and authentic
He's
as...
done other acting, though.
Well, so let me back way up.
Okay.
So when you go to his IMDb, because I was like, when you read the fun facts, this is the role he's known for.
Yeah, I've seen him in other stuff, though.
And they made it sound like this was his first and only role. So that's not true. So talented character actor known for his military roles, Ronald Lee Ermey.
Time out real quick. Character actor, what does that mean?
No, I mean,
like
he's
Stanley
not going
Tucci.
He's going to be known for specific,
Got it. I understand.
secondary characters. Known for his military roles, Ronald Lee Ermey was in the United States Marine Corps for 11 years. He rose to the rank of Staff Sergeant and later bestowed the honorary rank of Gunnery Sergeant by the Marine Corps. After he served 14 months in Vietnam, he later did 2 tours in Japan. After injuries forced him to retire from the Corps, he moved to the Philippines, enrolling in the University of Manila, where he studied criminology and drama. He appeared in several Filipino films before being cast as a helicopter pilot in Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now. So he's starring in like Filipino, which we could all star in Filipino acting right now. And then Francis Ford, that's his big break, is Apocalypse Now. Due to his Vietnam expertises, here's what's interesting. Coppola also utilized him as a technical advisor, and he got featured in a role playing a drill instructor in 1978. So Kubrick sees this, says, I'm going to hire this guy. He doesn't see anything that he sees apparently on Apocalypse Now or anything that he's done where he's like going to cast him. So he goes, cool, I'm going to hire this guy as essentially a drill instructor coordinator. So as Ermey is doing this for the guy that's supposed to take over, he doesn't think he's very good. So every time he gets on film, he basically just starts hamming it up and going on these long monologues where he never repeats himself. This is where Kubrick was like obsessed with him, because if you guys watch the monologues, like even when they're doing the sound off,
so
1, 2, 3, he never repeats himself. It's always
and
something
we can't
new.
repeat any of it.
I know, good for you.
But it is
good for me.
It is so
Yeah,
funny.
it's original. It's
Dude, the Eskimo stuff
Yeah.
had me rolling.
Yeah, it's
Just
just it's
rolling.
outlandish, and it's like we're all men, so we're gonna try to say as crazy things as we can. But that's what got him the role, though. He was never supposed to be an actor on this, but he won.
So he was just
Was that
stepping
stuff
in,
written?
modeling.
So Kubrick is like famous for
Yes.
staying with the script,
Right.
But there's no way that stuff was written
No,
down.
so this is the only character in the history of Kubrick's characters that he let him go free.
Had to be.
So over 50% of his dialogue he made up on his own. And that's what's so rare about it.
That's
That's what's so
awesome.
crazy about it. Think about the actors that he's worked with. Jack Nicholson, all these main characters in like these huge hits. And this is the only actor that won his approval to just write his own lines.
I can tell you from experience, though, experience matters when it comes to just laying insults like that.
Oh yeah, so he went on record saying that every single drill sergeant had put his hands on, boot campers.
Yeah.
But none of them went so far as to like choke them out or something like that.
Right.
So he's like, I went way overboard, but it's not too far off.
Right.
So that scene, did it say that scene he freestyled that?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
He goes to grab his hand. He goes, "Don't grab my hand,
dude." At one point, he goes.
That's the thing, though. Like incredible acting on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
because
going.
how do you even just like do that?
But then you get real, authentic reactions to. I mean,
dude, that'd
beautiful.
be so fun to be a part of.
So Kubrick. So he delivers a line and he's pretty explicit. And Kubrick doesn't understand what the line means. So he pauses. He says, "Cut." He goes over and he goes, "What does that mean?" And Ermey explains to him what the motion means. And Kubrick laughs and he goes, "Okay, keep that in. Do it again." And then he goes back. So like, I mean, it's just a very different environment. I've got hundreds of Kubrick notes for this, but like, it was a 10-year stint. It was 10 years since he actually directed a movie.
Really? Oh, really?
Yeah, the commentary is fascinating.
What's
when
his
did
last
this
movie
come
before
out?
This?
87? Hold on.
Great year.
Yes, 87.
87, the year we were born, Brett?
Yes. Oh, Nada, 87 baby. Okay. All right. Fantastic. What was his last movie before this one? Do we know?
I want to say it was Clockwork Orange, but it.
Oh wow, that's
no. Okay, so sorry, 7-year stint. Shining.
Shining.
No, 10 years. The Shining
Yeah.
came out late, but 10 years since he directed.
Dude, I turned 39, and then, well, right before I turned 39, I ran that mini and just hurt myself, and I was like, "This is it.
This is 39.
This is it."
This is 39.
I refuse.
That's okay. I went 2-0 today in softball, got some hits, made it on base, and my knee feels good.
Dude,
Nice.
So I know that Jessica bought you a quarter zip for the mini.
She bought me all
She
of
bought
this.
you sweatpants as well.
All of it, and a T-shirt.
He's got indie
You got a
mini
matching-
sweatpants.
I
Look
got
at his-
done.
Look at his sweatpants.
Hey,
I got done.
Do you have
I got done.
26.2 sticker on your car yet?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, because you didn't run a marathon.
No, I
idiot.
might though. I'm thinking about it. What do you guys think I
Whose
should
joke
do?
is it that's like who
It's Marcus's.
No, but whose joke is it where they're like, why people put 13.1 on their car? We don't celebrate finishing a half of anything. Some comedian that crushes
Yeah.
It
that.
does sound like something I would say. But
This
yeah.
is the man. This is the man who told Brett he didn't own his house because he had a mortgage.
Well,
He goes, the bank
it.
owns
The
your
bank-
house.
That's right. That's right.
Now that you own your house, who owns your house?
The bank. Was it Nate that texted me and he was like, "Congrats on your mortgage"?
Oh, that's so true.
I love it so much. No, I get done with the race and I can barely move. And Jessica's like, "I bought you some things, and I bought me some things, and I bought Ashley a shirt." And I go, "Oh, so I spent $200 while I was running?" And she was like, "Not quite."
But then you were like, oh wait, I actually had to pay to run this. didn't
Yeah.
you?
Oh, not only that,
Okay.
but I also got her the VIP. So like,
So you only get sponsored if you win the thing?
there's no sponsorships for 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Dude, I
feel like that's pretty good.
I will wear some Parks Place swag.
Hey,
So it's like a 10 minute 15. Is that 10:15? Is that, did I do the math right on that?
It's around 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
and you were training around 9:30.
I was aiming.
What'd
Yeah.
you run your full in when you did the full practice at 13?
The full practice I ran in 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay,
And that
So-
was like 9:50.
So when you run it next year, you're trying to break two hours.
I think I'm gonna run the Monumental, which is in November 7th, and I haven't decided yet if I'm just gonna suck it up and
Go
do the
for it.
whole thing, the
Oh
full,
yeah, because it's a full.
or if I'm just gonna do the half and try to be better.
I can't imagine why anyone would want to run 26 miles
But now, me neither. So that's the thing.
just because everyone else is. Like, what if we like?
No, well, you don't.
Hey, let's go 5 more.
I
Just
do
for funsies.
think that it's. I do think that it's very social. Number one, and number two, there is this weird thing psychologically. Is like, now I've done it, right? Okay, I've crossed that off the list. Like, could I do double that? And the reason that happens is because when I signed up for it on January 1st and went out for my run on January 4th, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no chance I'm doing 13.1 miles. And then I did it hurt. Mm-hmm. And I did it almost as fast as the BHAG goal that I set in January.
I think anybody that's ran it would tell you it's easier to go from I would assume it's easier to go from 13 to 26 than 0 to 13.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the
probably
case.
More people that have gone.
It is different.
Yeah, sure.
And
more people have done that than gone 0 to 13.
I think that my main problem with it, if I'm honest, is the amount of time it takes to train. Because you have to go out and run 15 miles.
Dude, that's so people who do Ironman, basically, like I interviewed a bunch of, on the other show that we had for years, it was just like people who've done crazy cool things, and a lot of them were Ironman and everything like that. And what I deduce from it is that while you're training for that,
you're not a great dad,
a family person.
Not a great father.
Yeah.
Well, that's my main problem, right?
Like you can't do both.
I basically was just doing short runs a couple times a week.
Dude, this is what you do.
And then the long run on Saturday.
You have one kid every 2 miles.
There you go.
So you just do like a mile there and back with each kid, and there's your 12.
That sounds so boring.
The olive
boring
lap is going to be really tough.
Oh, that's true.
No, running the same stretch.
Oh no! Just you go a mile this way, and then that way, and then that way, and that way, and that way. You have different
to
directions.
Strategically place them. My wife would love that. You're right. She would love that. My wife would love having to place all those. No, you're always coming back to your
house. So the first quarter mile of each would be the same, but then you go different routes.
You talking about your kids are running with them? There's only one kid that can keep up with them.
No,
not a 10-minute mile.
I think
I would have at least 3.
There's 3 of them.
Quinn can do a 10-minute mile
for 2 miles. Yeah.
Has Willow run?
No, she hates running.
Quinn ran.
She barely runs to the base. Hey, you know what we should talk about? Full metal jacket. I think that'd be a good idea.
Doing a mile with a full metal jacket on.
We just did a movie about guys going to Vietnam and dying for our country.
That's another thing.
And we're
Goliath's armor was 250 pounds. You think a 6'9" dude, no matter how much he weighs, can have that kind of armor?
I mean,
that's bogus.
Maybe.
You're not reading the same Bible I am.
I know that 13 miles to run is very hard and tough.
Not as hard as boot camp.
Let's talk about these men that, went over there.
We covered this because this week that's coming up here.
It is Memorial Day is approaching.
When this releases, it'll be the week of Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to cover a movie, and what I like about this movie, in comparison to some other war movies, is it doesn't actually glorify war.
No.
And Memorial Day is all about the veterans who died, right? It's about the people who died for our freedom. Mm-hmm. But I do like the interesting idea of this. It's not glorifying war. It's not necessarily glorifying battle. It's this question of like, can we maintain our humanity amidst this? I mean, when he is wearing the Born to Kill
with the piece
and the piece.
Yeah.
Or he's looking down at the
Call
end.
that, is that a juxtaposition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up until the point.
Brett.
Up until the point the guy asked him about it, though. Didn't you guys think it's just because he's trying to be an idiot? He's trying to get a laugh by.
No, I don't think so.
There's never a point you're like he's just trying to mess with people.
I think you see it in boot camp.
I think he's a deep thinker. Yeah, I think he really is thinking. Romantically isn't the right word, but
he's always trying to stir things up. He's trying to joke. He's trying to get a rise out of everybody.
That's also
he's a writer.
Some of that. There's some of that. But I think he wants to get it right. He understands the reality of war, but also wants to make sure at the end of the day creates peace. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of an oxymoron. It's an oxymoron. Is that? Did I say the same thing? Okay,
I think
good.
Juxtaposition is a good word.
Let's just hang back with the one that you already scored on. What famous black actor almost played 8-Ball? This is 87.
Ooh.
Eddie Murphy.
Nope.
Chris Rock.
You guys are way overthinking this. Probably the greatest all time.
Morgan Freeman. Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
Wow.
Wouldn't you say Denzel's the greatest black actor of all time?
I mean, he's pretty amazing
in terms of roles, Oscars, money.
When I think of
Morgan Freeman's up there, I guess.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. But when I think of black actors that could be on my Mount Rushmore, I don't personally, none come to mind right away like Denzel does.
Yeah.
So
Will Smith, man.
Will Smith had a run, but he ruined it. Ruined it. It's hard.
Oh, did he ruin it? I don't care about that.
I don't care
what's going on in your personal life to say you're good.
If I did, I wouldn't enjoy movies the way I do.
Totally.
Did you guys go watch the Michael Jackson movie this weekend?
No, but I want to.
Everyone's talking about it. Was he in it?
Did you see it?
Was he?
Did you see it? I didn't know how you got there.
Did you see the Michael Jackson movie?
Who do you think I'm talking about when I say was he in it?
My point is, people are enjoying the Michael Jackson movie in lieu of him having
Michael Jackson's
child molestation.
Yeah, you know what? There's a ton of stuff coming out where everyone's like calling BS on that.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot. Like Corey Feldman's leading the way from Stand By Me.
Corey Feldman is leading the way. Wasn't he one of the?
He's one of the people that would like they basically threw him in the middle, said this happened to you, and like basically talked him in. Like this is what he's saying.
Got it.
Yeah, okay. But I'm not saying I don't know what to believe.
I have no idea about any of it. All I know is that he's mega talented, and I'm very.
That is crazy, though. Can you imagine? So let's think about this. So
I thought you were asking if Michael Jackson.
That's what you thought.
In the movie.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah. No, but listen.
Yeah.
This is how crazy Michael Jackson is, because if what he did is true, it's crazy they're still making movies about him, glorifying him and his talent.
Yeah, and
because like Kevin Spacey, it'd be like 50 years from now them making a movie about Kevin Spacey and how great he was and leaving out.
The only comparison I can think to him is Michael Jordan. Like
that's not even close, because Michael Jordan didn't do anything.
Well,
I'm
saying the amount of stardom.
Yeah.
Universally,
dude, it's like Tiger. He's in a world of hurt right now, but like a couple of years from now, people are like, it's still Tiger,
dude.
Like he can do no wrong in some people's eyes.
MJ and MJ, I guess. I think they're just on a completely different level in terms of
MJ and MJ. And you know what my initials are, right?
MJM.
Marcus John.
MJ. Marcus John. Hey guys, I really think we should talk about this movie.
I keep trying, man.
7.62 millimeter Full Metal Jacket. I didn't know that was what a Full Metal Jacket was until this time when I watched it.
Like, I thought that was really an interesting analogy's not the right word. I'm missing it. But
metaphor.
Simile?
Metaphor.
Because what I have a degree.
Thank you. Because what they're doing, right?
I went to college too.
Is that the soldiers are also they're machines, they're bullets. That's all they are.
Yep.
Right? They've got this
so they are part of the Full Metal Jacket.
They've got this hard exterior.
Yeah.
But on the inside, right? Are they still human? That's the question. That's why I frame that the way, because it's not just the bullets, right? The bullets, the rifles, the people, they're all just tools. We need to make you hard because you're going to die. And if you die, that's fine, because you live on, because you're Marines, you're part of the Brotherhood, but you're a cog. You do not matter.
Yeah, Hartman's speech, he goes, you'll be in a world of hurt because a Marine is not allowed to die unless he is ordered to die.
Yeah. But my point is that they're you have to be inhuman to take a life in that way. And so that's what they're trying to create, is these people that are something
turn
other
off
than
a certain
human.
Part of their brain.
They are machines.
Well, this is an interesting scene, what you're talking about, Marcus.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
So describe this scene right now. This is crazy. And I don't know why that guy is like, is he throwing up from the ride, or like what he's doing?
No, he's throwing up because that guy is shooting civilians out the door.
And
for no reason whatsoever.
This is his first trip into we'll call it the crap. So he's not experienced this yet.
He hasn't. Yeah. So one of the other writers has not experienced actual warfare yet. They're flying in a helicopter, and the guy that's on the gun, who's supposed to be there just
known as the gunner.
Thank you, Brett.
Yep.
That is there.
Do you know why it's called riding shotgun?
that is there just to protect them is literally it's very difficult to watch. He is gunning down civilians.
Well, you don't know yet. He's shooting things and he for like a good 20 seconds he's just shooting out the window. You don't know what he's shooting, and the other two, you're watching the other two react to what he's shooting.
But one of the guys is throwing up.
And then you find out he's shooting civilians. Now, you don't actually see any of the civilians actually go down.
I think I saw one.
You see them at least hiding.
Yeah.
You know.
One fell pretty quickly.
Pretty messed up.
Yeah, no, very, very messed up.
You know, what was interesting is I think when I watched this the first time, I didn't really understand what the Tet Offensive was. But because we read The Last Beer Run,
right,
I felt like this movie made more sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like anything we learn, the whole world makes more sense to me. So you just got to experience my life in a little tiny microcosm. So what's funny is the guy throwing up in the helicopter is the dude that saves Joker's life.
Totally.
And he's like celebrating the kill. Could not be more excited.
Well, he's still a Marine.
Yeah.
He went through the same boot camp and everything.
But my point is like he goes from I can't believe they're just killing at will to
killing a
kid. There's a difference between killing somebody that's shooting at you and shooting at your friend than killing random people in rice paddies.
Sure. It's just an interesting microcosm, juxtaposition, oxymoron.
You start Googling words.
We know you have your computer with you. We get it. We get it.
Yeah, you said you were going to go on the fly for this, and then you read it all. So when you're doing
I had my notes.
Do you just graze through your notes and put things together when you're doing the...
That's how I create. Yeah, that's how I create.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, so here's
how I create, sure.
Here's a note I wrote. Blatant war crimes. Blatant war crimes. I wonder how much of this really happens. No one's checking. It's just chaos.
Yeah.
So think about, World War II is obviously the most extreme version of this, at least in our lifetime or our generational lifetime. Like we know people that were in that war. I think if you go all the way back to Nero, who was burning Christians, this has always been happening. Mm-hmm. But in times of actual war, not in times of crime or in times of suppression or whatever, in times of war, where there's multiple different storylines going on. The U.S. technically wasn't in the war until Pearl Harbor, which is what we're reading about now.
Dude, how awesome is that, by the way?
Yeah.
This book is so good.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Daniel James Brown.
Yeah.
We need to have him on the show.
But you're also now getting into the conversation. It's a hot topic right now.
Nate, can you email Daniel James Brown and just see if he wants to be on the show, please?
Yeah. You're getting the conversation right now.
Rem will cover his airfare. We'll do Spirit Airlines.
Spirit Airlines.
Dude,
I actually bought a Spirit plane.
Talk about it, man.
That's a good idea.
I'm so glad I didn't buy that Spirit Lifetime. They almost got me, man. They almost got me. No, but there's a conversation right now around international law and what's allowed, what's not.
Did you end up watching Nuremberg?
No.
Okay,
but is it about that?
Yes.
So, yeah. But it's like it's
war
really
crimes.
It's really not a law. Unless not everybody agrees to it.
Well,
so it's all gray area.
It's whoever's policing it.
It's what do you want to allow yourself to do?
Well, so that's a really interesting point, because in Nuremberg, the U.S. and England catches 5 ranked officials for Germany, and instead of just immediately killing them or putting them in lifetime of prison or whatever, they put them on trial. It was the first time that they were trying to really do international law, as I understand it. And so to answer your question is whoever is actually enforcing it gets to enforce it. So if you look at the United Nations or whoever captures who would be the ones that actually agree to it and actually
whoever wins.
Yeah, so if North Korea captures us, they're not agreeing to that.
Correct. So then you fall into then why should we, or if we do or we don't or whatever.
Can we go back really fast?
We can go
before
downshift.
Just before we get to Vietnam, did you guys pay any attention at all, not just to the hazing portions, but the brainwashing portions that they're just constantly doing to make sure that you don't view the enemy as human, and B, you don't even view your own life as
what would be an example
valuable.
of that? You talking about like the chanting they did while they were running?
All the chanting.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the chanting is meant to reinforce this idea that you probably will die.
Dude, think about it as a kid. Like, you learn by singing songs. So, like, I was thinking about this.
It's actually how we brainwash our children.
It's how we teach our children, first of all.
Sure.
So
however you want to think about it.
So I take my 6-year-old Piper out on a date. Okay, we're at Torchy's Tacos. All right.
Still haven't
Love
had it.
that place.
They haven't had
it?
They have nachos
you live in
right now.
Fishers.
Haven't had
It's
it.
one of those where you have to make a decision. Do you want to enjoy life now or later? And if it's now, you have Torchy's Tacos. Okay.
Oh, later is fine.
Marcus, we have different
Bodies.
stomachs. Yes.
Yeah.
Condados we've done quite a bit.
You eat
but not
healthy
Torchy's.
and stuff.
Yeah, I can no longer just make these decisions on
So
a whim.
what's your...
By the way, I took this picture.
That must suck.
I took this picture, guys. We're getting way off topic. I love it. So this is a Buckeye from Kilwins. Okay, a Buckeye is chocolate covered peanut butter.
My mom used to make Buckeyes.
Okay, I bet it didn't cost as much as this one. This has a pistachio on it. How much do you think this Buckeye costs? This is
pistachios are expensive.
It should cost $2.50.
I'm guessing.
No, it shouldn't, Brett. It should cost 50 cents.
Okay.
This was $4.99.
This is
$4.99 for a single chocolate.
So you bought
customer.
Of course I bought
So
it.
you're
I got
the
to see
problem.
what that's all about.
Customer Remington and entrepreneur Remington are two different Remingtons.
That's 100%. Customer Remington leads to entrepreneur Remington. I would never do this.
You guys are charging what? All right. Well,
Well, that's like that conversation we had about roots. The whole conversation was so funny to me because you and Kelsey were asking about the price point or whatever, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's basically what Parks Place is, and you guys were like, I don't know what Parks Place charges.
Yeah, we don't pay there. Okay, so I take Piper out, and to bring this all full circle into like how we brainwash our kids. And I'm kidding, we don't. We teach them with songs. And I was thinking about
We brainwash correctly.
No, but listen, I asked her. A really fun date night idea, by the way, is bringing up ChatGPT and playing 20 questions of trivia with any subject. Say, Chat, my kid is 6 years old. My kid is 10 years old. Give me 20 Bible trivia questions.
Yeah.
And so we do that, and it's so fun. We get to the one on Jericho. I can't remember how I framed the question, but I said, "Who
Slushies.
is? Who is the person?
Slushies.
The walls." Which
That's a VeggieTales reference.
Which hero knocked down the walls without doing anything? Or so I can't remember how I framed the question. And she goes, Joshua, son of Jericho. She starts singing the song, and I was thinking about it. And I was like, some of the only revered heroes of all time come from the Bible, and like the oldest known heroes come from the Bible, and we have been singing songs about these people since they did the thing.
Think about
So Joshua knocks, like the walls of Jericho come down. Immediately, kids make up a song within 24 hours of it. And for thousands of years, we've been singing it. Doesn't that blow your mind?
what I mean what do they do directly after they get through the Red Sea? They sing a song.
Yeah. Moses writes a song.
What does Mary do after the angel comes to her? She writes a song. I think it's one of the coolest things about being human is we take these things and then we make them songs.
But that's how we learn. And that's how we retain it.
And it's also, you can use it to do whatever you want. You know? I mean, we talked about it in Seductive Poison.
Yeah.
We talked about how these kids would be singing songs to their father. Right? And their father wasn't God, as many people assume, but their father was Jim Jones. What they're doing for these 18, 19-year-olds, right, is they are having them, while they run, sing songs. I mean, it's really pretty incredible. And so when your kid asks you later why you don't want them listening to certain music, well, there's certain reasons.
Because even if you're going into the war and you're a Christian or you've got principles or whatever, you're singing those songs because you're told to. But deep down in your mind,
you're gonna do it.
You're like, I don't really believe this part. But then when you get there and death is happening all
Instinct
around you.
kicks in.
Yeah, you start whatever's
Yeah.
been ingrained in you just automatically snaps into.
And part of it, from this perspective, is good because like you have to have
You have to defend your brothers.
like you have to have people that are acting as cogs, as pawns out there, right, on the battlefield. So like to say that it's negative, I don't know. Like it's a tough moral question, right? Because we are fighting against this thing. Is what we're fighting against worth these human lives? I don't know. You know, especially in the situation of Vietnam, or we're in this war with Iran right now. Like, I think there's real questions there. Is it worth these human lives or not? And I'm not the leader that's making those decisions. I have influence over that, but I'm not. And at some days I'm thankful I'm not the leader that's making those decisions, and I'm certainly thankful for the people that are willing to put their lives on the line for it, no matter what, and that die for it. And you know, we wanted to make sure that we covered a movie like this today because we're honoring those people that died for us.
Yep.
You know, starting with 1776 or earlier,
Which I think is why people take it so hard when you kneel for the anthem. You take a stand against something by, in my opinion, doing it the wrong way, actually hurting the memory of those who actually gave you this ability in the first place. And I think that's where, like, a couple of years ago when the NFL, I mean, that's like probably the biggest platform where we saw it. I saw tons of people like not renew their Colts season tickets because of it's a very polarizing topic.
Many veterans that I saw though also said, yes, I died to give them the right to kneel during the anthem. Like many of them argued
You
that
fought for the right.
Yeah, that's freedom. Like at the end of the day, they're able to do that and not get shot down by their government. Not
Totally,
get thrown
they're
in
not
jail.
getting shot. They're not going down. But like they're
they
hated.
could still be ostracized.
I get no for sure. But I think that's also what makes America so freaking awesome is that they can do that.
Well, let's go to a quote.
Let's do it.
That may or may not have been a hidden gem. Did you guys notice the banner that was behind the guys?
Dude, were you listening to me? Yeah, man.
I wasn't, apparently.
Let me read it to you, and then you can take us home here. The banner you're referring to, which I still did not understand, is first to go, last to know, defend our right to be misinformed.
Yeah.
What? Tell me. It's 2 days. I can't sleep.
This is the banner behind
the journalists.
When did you say this?
During my slam poetry.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, no, I'm definitely counting usually during that.
Yeah.
Even though it's after, but okay.
In this case, it was after, but usually I'm counting.
Yeah, it's
so
all good.
I was hoping people wouldn't remember. Thanks, Rem.
Help me out.
You always go for him. What are you talking
Not
about?
always. Just when I'm definitely ready.
It was just convenient to say at the
First
time,
to go,
Remington.
last to know. We will defend to our death our right to be misinformed. I think that what's fascinating about this, especially as it pertains to Vietnam, is that like we're Marines, we're here to do what we're told, and whether that's misinformation or real information, we're in, and we're gonna defend that to the death.
So specifically, that banner was
we're gonna
for the
follow
Marines,
orders.
not for the Americans reading the journals.
Everyone in there was Marines.
Okay, so that's where I got confused because usually you put up banners for what you're doing, not for what's happening to you. So the banner is actually talking about the people in the like the Marines.
Think about
themselves.
who it's for. It's for the Marines.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, we might be wrong, we might be right, but we're here and we're fighting for it.
But you see how it's confusing?
America might be wrong, America might be right, but we're here fighting for it because we were told to, and we will defend that to our death.
Well, but see where it gets confusing is like the like Germany misinforming all of Germany. So like if you look
Is it different? I don't know.
Well, I'm saying that the banner is not telling the journalist to misinform America.
No.
That's where it gets confusing.
Yeah, that's where I thought it was
because these
going.
are journalists. The banner is up in a bunch
also,
of in a newspaper.
and I'm not saying this is true because it doesn't make sense, but this comes right after a scene where he's like, "Hey, add a kill to that story so we can have a happy ending."
Right.
That's for Stars and Stripes.
Okay.
Who is Stars and Stripes for?
No, it's for America. It's not just for the soldiers.
That's going back home, right? Or is that because they'll say we'll make you famous?
That's why he gets famous. It's not just for the war heroes.
But it's also for the soldiers. Like the soldiers read Stars and Stripes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's written by the soldiers.
Yeah.
The reason that there was so much backlash for Vietnam was because it was the first war in which journalists were on the ground. We had video
televised.
It was the first TV war, and that's the reason you saw a crazy amount of backlash, including from like MLK, and we covered his book, and that was part of his downfall.
That's not the only reason. I mean that's
like the biggest thing. Though.
No, I think the biggest reason is because they didn't think we should be in the first place for good reason. Like.
I don't think I agree with you.
But how was there a lot of that born out of them seeing?
What my point is, if we would have filmed World War II, there wouldn't have been the same backlash as if we filmed Vietnam, because the reason people were pissed about Vietnam is we shouldn't have been there in the first place in their minds.
Okay, that's fair. But the fact that we were there and we were losing all these lives
emphasized.
Yes.
But
that's fine.
And LBJ literally said, "You're not going to see me send American boys to Vietnam." And then
what a great quote.
Yeah. Oh, that's from the book.
For the camera. Yeah. No, it was in this.
Oh, was it?
It was in the movie.
Got it.
A couple of the shots made me think that it was actual footage.
I know
of soldiers. I don't think it was.
I don't think it was either, but it was
like
probably based on actual photos.
Yeah, it probably was recreated.
The dudes.
The recreation of Vietnam here is very convincing.
Oof.
Like Kubrick is pretty incredible.
You definitely see his same tics throughout.
Definitely.
Like all his movies, like the panning in of a single face that's just looking right into the camera.
Even Gomer going crazy.
Yeah, Shining
looks a lot like Jack going crazy.
There's some Shining moments for sure.
Yeah.
Something I wrote down was Next Man Up. They
go through
Cowboy. They go through like 4 leaders of that platoon
in one battle.
But that's just
one
day. We'll call it. You want to talk about Next Man Up mentality? Just that is their day to day. That's what was happening.
Yeah. I mean, that's what, and you have to be prepped for it. So we've had as like breakfast guests, we've had some military guys, and one of the most interesting ones was the guy who was shot down, or not shot down, but his boat was attacked in Yemen. And all of the things that happened in succession, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, immediately
because
after.
They had trained for it. And they ended up losing some people. But in any case, no matter who goes down, there's always a contingency plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because there has to be.
Yeah.
Because the stakes are that high.
Because it's life and death. Yeah.
Dude, and to be honest, that just the most basic human needs. You need something to do and not just focus on the death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, there's something to do.
There's not time to think about how crazy what just happened is.
You can't focus on the like. Imagine this. We're all very close. We've been very close. Imagine us all in battle, and Brett goes down.
Why'd you pick me, man? I saw you think about it. You thought about it.
Let's think about this for a second.
Because I'd be leading, and then there would be a need for a succession
You'd be making something up about your shoulder.
That makes sense.
I can't lift this guy.
That makes
Bam.
sense. That's good.
Well, Brett, yeah. What I don't know why I picked
Marcus
Brett.
just made me the leader. I'm the leader.
To be honest, he was looking at me, and he still picked you.
Brett goes down.
So now we need a new leader.
My point is that it's crazy to think that after one of my best friends goes down,
I gotta go.
I have to keep moving forward, and I can't mourn it. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I have to, like, the mission has not been accomplished yet. Yeah. And that is, I mean, no wonder people come back so messed up.
Mm-hmm. It's probably a lot of it, I'm guessing, doesn't hit until they come back.
The cognitive dissonance needed is why the boot camp stuff is so important.
Did we know, is it, so shaved heads for boot camp, just hair?
Jarhead.
Out in the...
No,
out in the field?
It's that there's nobody that
there's just nobody
special.
We're all the same.
No, but why?
Why is there hair out there?
Why is there hair once they're in the field?
That's a good question. In previous wars, it wasn't.
Yeah.
They got haircuts, but also like you're for a long periods of time, you're on the road. Like it's not enforced like that.
Sure.
Yeah, I could give you an answer, but I wouldn't know. The other piece of that I thought was really interesting, and I took a note on was, these guys are moving through these cities, right? Or these, whatever they are, towns that are burning up. Mm-hmm. And they know that there are enemies there. Can you imagine the adrenaline pumping through you as you make that run, or as you're running through, understanding fully you could be popped at any given time?
I have ran out of a couple girls' houses at 2 a.m. and I will tell you, it is yes.
Well, I'm just saying it's obvious to me that it's like this is why you see people come back and they're addicted to whether it's drugs or alcohol or whatever the thing is I can't imagine that there's once you're done, I can't imagine there's an adrenaline high that's different.
Well,
than that.
You get addicted to that. Yeah.
You get addicted to it?
Dude, I think you do.
There's a ton of VR research right now that people are literally getting because essentially it's tricking your brain into this is reality, and they're literally getting addicted to some really horrible stuff with virtual reality to where they're not meeting that level in real life. So then they have no other.
What are they? I mean,
did you guys ever watch Good Luck?
Is it
Have
like
Fun,
war and
Don't
sex
Die?
and stuff?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch that?
It's just like porn.
And yes, that and like anything hyper intense, like cliff jumping,
really
stuff like
Did you see that meme or they had a video of that the guy who's the guy that climbed that? Building?
Honnold.
Who is it?
Alex Honnold.
Okay, maybe
the guy that climbed the building and then did El Cap.
Free solo
guy. He was being interviewed about what you do when you have to take a poop. Dude, he just hangs and pulls his pants down and poops.
I'm telling you, I think we should cover Free Solo. I really do. I rewatched it with the kids. There are so many things that are worth talking about in that documentary, and we've never done a documentary before.
I love documentaries. I'm a big documentary guy.
I just watched the Jailblazers.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty
good. It's a great 30 for 30.
Are you going back and watching 30 for 30s
They're
that
not
you've
30
never
for
seen?
30s. They're Netflix. It's a Netflix 30 for 30. Untold.
Okay.
Untold.
So I feel like 30 for 30 did that, though.
Did it?
30 for 30 definitely did Jailblazers.
Okay, then I'm unclear on what's going on with Netflix.
Well, they can redo it.
I never did watch Jailblazers. What's your guys' favorite 30 for 30?
Oh, my gosh.
I hate Christian.
So I love the Tale of Two Pablos.
I like that one too.
Yeah,
no, it's not Tale of Two Pablos. It's
Tale of Two Escobars. Tale of Two Escobars.
Two Pablos.
Yeah, that title doesn't quite hit the
Pablo
same.
Torre and Pablo Escobar.
What's your favorite Mexican country?
Oh my
yeah, Tale of Two Escobars might be my favorite. There's also one that's like it's a specific date.
I love winning.
Yeah.
OJ and the Knicks Rockets finals.
Yeah,
that
the OJ,
also, and I think there's a Mike Tyson fight.
The OJ one is the only one that doesn't have any dialogue at all. It's all news clippings. The entire thing is just
I could have made
clippings.
it. I could have made it.
I'm just such a sucker for Winning Time.
Winning Time is very good. Reggie?
Yeah.
That one's very good. Presence of mind. Presence of mind.
That's different than Malice at the Palace. Malice at the Palace is good too.
It is good, but I'm just such a sucker for the Reggie one.
Dude, the Malice at the Palace one's funny because Ron Artest comes back and goes, "You think we're gonna get fined?"
Okay, let's keep talking
How
about
about the Pacers not getting a pick? Yay!
Wow, dude.
I don't even get it. I've been
Because
trying. I know you can explain it to me. I don't.
All we did was we traded and said, hey, we don't want to give up this pick if it's these, and we probably said we don't want to give it up if it's all the way up until 15, and they said no, block out.
It was a negotiation.
Yeah, that's where they landed. And
It's just wild.
And of course, we got the 5th pick and not the 4th,
which is what it would have.
It was best case scenario for the Clippers.
We had a 52% chance of getting one of the first 4 picks. In talking to some of those guys, though, the idea from Pritchard's perspective was that, like, we have a 52% chance at this. So if they get that, they definitely win.
Sure.
If they don't,
they slightly might lose, but they still improve the roster.
If they don't, if you look at people who have been taken between 5 and 14, they're all still projects. And the idea is to win now.
Yeah, sure. And Zubats helps you do that. However, the only person with the team left in the NBA playoffs sitting over to our left in an Anthony Edwards jersey. Congrats on evening the series.
Are they playing tonight?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, you wouldn't be here if they were playing tonight.
Well, Marcus, do you realize what happened last night? Wembanyama threw
I did see it.
A bow in the first
I saw it
10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, second quarter, but no eject, no.
I've been
suspension.
saying it. I've been saying it for years. Wembanyama, dirty,
dude. He just
been
went
saying
on,
it for at least 2 years.
He just went on a Zen retreat. Yeah. Well, I mean,
he shouldn't. It's his first offense.
He's French though.
Well, here's the deal.
He's French.
Yeah. Getting an elbow from
Lloyd.
him
dude, French suck.
For going like
I don't even think we have one French listener.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We have more listeners
here.
in Iran, and we're at war with Iran.
Yeah, get out of here, French people.
If we ever travel to Iran, I'm not going to wear my cover hat.
Okay, they took our freedom and gave. They took our freedom and gave it
Iran?
to them. Okay, let's go back to the soldiers here. The soldiers talking. I thought this was super important. They took our freedom and gave it to them. They don't want it. Did you guys take that?
Yep.
Everybody had to take that note, right? I mean, just sit there for a sec.
We were there to spread capitalism.
Essentially, stop the spread of communism.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a reach. What was the
definitely at the end of the war? It was definitely a reach. I
So
don't think anyone expected.
It was we're refusing to cut our losses.
We're
just gonna keep
going.
going.
No, it was supposed to be quick.
Just got worse and worse and worse,
So-
like every war. Can you think of any quick fix war? Like, to be honest, when we got into World War II, that was the quickest you can imagine the war ending. But like,
Well, it was still 4 years.
when was Pearl Harbor?
And this is the atomic bomb, correct?
41.
World War II is atomic bomb.
Sorry, I'm looking at our producer here.
1945
Was the end.
bombing. Yes.
Yeah, 41.
That's when we dropped the
4
bomb.
years. I mean,
There are, and that was in Japan.
no, Pearl Harbor.
When did we drop the bomb?
Yes,
That was in
Okinawa.
Japan. There are Japanese people that have spoke from that time, and I don't want to say this and have it taken the wrong way, but they've literally thanked the U.S. for ending it that quickly because it was the
Instead of
horrible,
drawing it out.
devastating thing to do. But they said what would have happened is we would have starved the entire country.
Your
It would've
Malcolm
been-
Gladwell is coming out.
Yeah, that's Gladwell, right? Yeah.
You think that's a stretch?
No, I
You
don't
think they're
necessarily
thanking us for the
think
bomb?
I don't necessarily.
Nothing
think
I
it's a
just said is
stretch.
not a fact. There are Japanese people that have said that.
That's like saying Marcus speaks for all of us.
Just over predictable.
That'd be us sending Marcus to speak for us.
Marcus
Be like,
does
what did
think
he say?
speaks for all of us.
He said, "Thank you for the bomb." Is that what he said?
It's not even a third. Not even a third.
The explanation makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh man,
It does make sense.
if Colin Cowherd and Malcolm Gladwell had a baby, it'd be named Brett Wiggins.
Dude, I'd call them my uncles. I'd call them my uncles.
Did you listen? I just listened. I hadn't listened to revisionist history forever,
Okay,
and I've
never listened to it.
I was looking for something.
Yeah.
And I saw that they did something on Zootopia.
Oh, dude.
And
Yeah.
Ever since Colby and Quinn came to the live cover podcast, like for sure.
Yeah.
I've already started buying the stuff. We're doing the cover kids.
Yep.
And then we're going to do a cover coming of age.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm teasing this now. I'm just throwing it out there for the universe because it has to happen because all the plans are rolling. And
Okay.
if your kids want in, like I'm in.
Okay.
But dude, because of that, I saw the Zootopia 2-parter and I was like, a 2-parter on Zootopia?
The movie?
Zootopia 2. Yep.
Dude, the story is insane.
Like how the movie got made?
No.
Well,
Just
where
just,
the original.
just listen.
You
Just-
got, dude.
just go
It's
listen
so
to
good.
it.
Can you just tell me what I'm going to be listening to?
It's stolen.
the
The
script
whole story of Zootopia is stolen
from a different
stolen.
movie, from a
from
different.
someone else.
So long story short, the first Zootopia is stolen from a guy who's a pretty famous guy, like a pretty
Okay.
famous screenwriter.
Okay.
You've seen movies he's written.
Okay.
For sure.
Total Recall. He wrote Total Recall.
Okay.
The story of Zootopia is stolen.
Okay.
They go through a 7-year lawsuit.
Okay. Before it's made,
No,
After
after
it's
it's
After
made.
one, before two.
he's like, I wrote this.
They go through a 7-year lawsuit. He doesn't win. Disney wins.
Okay.
The whole plot of Zootopia 2
Is the lawsuit?
is an homage to him. It's like an inside job. It's insane when they go through it.
so
like-
is it like a big middle finger?
It is.
It is, and I don't know how you
Middle
left.
finger
So
is-
is
middle
Iger
finger's
is
not
Iger
the-
in control over there, or what's going on?
Well, it should have
Dude.
never. It should have never gotten made.
It should have
Like,
never gotten released. It literally throws shade at Iger, and they think, and I think
Which one's Iger?
Iger is
Is
a
the
very
tiger.
The
quick.
mayor? Oh, the
it's a-
tiger.
No, well, it's a very quick.
It's the weather guy.
The weather guy. So, but it's a quick. But it's.
He
Once
literally
you hear the
voices the weather
story,
guy.
you
Iger does?
Yeah.
yes. But that's the thing. It's
He
so
doesn't know they're making fun of him?
no,
Get out of town.
dude. You
I
got
promise they don't know.
What you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Listen to that
the
episode, and it
two-part.
will make sense.
God.
You
Gosh.
have to listen to it. It is insane.
I think it's only 2 30-minuters.
That's
It's quick.
crazy.
We asked people to listen to 90 of us. Okay.
I don't ask anyone to do anything to download. I don't care if they listen.
yeah. It doesn't
Just
matter at
download.
all.
Anyway, yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And you know what? If you're him, if you're the writer, are you more angry, or are you like, I'm just happy somebody gets it, or are you?
Dude.
Is that more satisfying? Or
I think
the film did billions,
I know.
billions.
No, I'd
Yeah, I
still,
don't
be,
think
I'd
you're
still be
happy.
pretty mad. I'd be pretty mad.
he didn't sound that mad.
He didn't. And because he's at Ohio
he's
State.
interviewed on the
He's
podcast.
interviewed.
So this is
Uh-huh.
he's the source?
No. They brought it.
Well,
to
he's
him.
part of it.
Okay.
He's part of the source because, obviously he's saying that he was the person that took it to them,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So,
All right. I'm going to listen to it
Anyway,
tonight.
you should listen to some of our episodes as well. What are some of your favorite cover episodes?
Devil Wears Prada.
oh, but anyway,
Good, Bad,
our
the
kids want to
Ugly.
do Zootopia.
Oh, mine would be down.
I'm pretty excited
Mine would
about it.
absolutely be down.
Well, now I want to do Zootopia.
Well, I'm just saying the cover kids and then
And then we do it?
the cover coming of age.
Yeah.
So the cover coming of age. Here's the idea behind both of them. I'm just gonna pitch it right now,
Yep.
and then you guys can say yes or no because we all have to agree anyway. But
Well, it's a two.
I just don't know if our
2 to
kids
1.
can handle the fame.
2 to 1.
the cover kids is basically just like kids movies, stuff we've loved, stuff that's coming out new, whatever. And Colby has so many plans, and Reed is all in on producing it, which I actually think would work really well.
Great.
And then the coming of age would be once you're over 12, you can participate in the coming of age one.
Okay.
And it's all of these different movies, some of which we've covered, but we'll do and we'll talk about with the
With our
kids
kids.
as they become
Love it.
12,
Stand
13,
by
14,
Me.
15, 16. Exactly.
Stand by me. So
Exactly
I've been
like
thinking.
that.
I don't know why I've been rethinking about that movie multiple times the last 2 weeks.
What makes you what?
I don't know.
What like what when you
At
think
first,
about
it was
what-
because I couldn't remember the name of it.
so it's not as deep as what we think.
I almost let the girls. So this weekend,
Reed and I have talked about it a lot. 'cause
Riley
he watched it with
Riley
us.
was at a church camp serving our youth. So I was in charge of movie night, and I almost pulled the trigger on Sandlot.
Yeah.
and instead
I've heard you shouldn't.
Instead we did James and the Giant
with caution.
We did James and the Giant Peach, which is I loved that movie. It was great, but I thought about Sandlot, and I was like, man, that's how they used to make kid movies. It's very Stand By Me-esque of like
for sure
raw and how kids actually are.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I love that movie.
Have you guys seen Epic?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's on Disney Plus. Do it.
Yes. But go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. Have you seen Strange Magic?
No.
Strange Magic is the one I'm thinking of. I get the two confused. Strange Magic. It's written, directed by George Lucas. So it's on Disney Plus right now. But it's got great music, fantastic actress. It's an awesome film.
Any good moms in that film?
Strange Magic. No, actually, no real mom presence.
I know Rem has a lot of hidden
so
gems.
Nate, you're out.
I know Rem has a lot of hidden gems to share. I just want to ask this question before we're done with this portion. What does Joker shooting her at the end mean? What are we supposed to gather
him
from
looking
that?
down at her. This is a big one that I
For
had.
so long.
He's looking down at her, but he had like what do you read on his helmet?
Kill.
Born to kill.
Not born to kill. You just see kill.
Oh, okay.
And she's asking him to kill her.
He says, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me.
This is the machine versus human question. Right? Or wrong?
Could be.
What are you asking? Is he a machine or human?
He got to choose in that moment. He chose to be a machine.
Kubrick's asking that?
I thought to be honest,
Is the human thing to shoot her?
I think the human thing
Well, see, that's the other thing that's like she's asking for it.
And it's not just that even if she wasn't, she's going to lay there and suffer.
Right.
She's going to die. Is it ever humane to kill someone? That's a tough one. Literally right now, there's stuff going on in Europe where they're voting to allow assisted suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which immediate no. So what makes this different? Where's the line? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. So maybe he wants us questioning and pondering that question alone. I don't know.
Maybe. He definitely does.
Yeah,
the question I just asked.
The longer the characters ponder it, the longer we're supposed to ponder it. But yeah, it's really interesting. What's interesting to me is the scene that follows.
I agree.
And so here's the hidden gem of that scene. So here's what should have happened with the Mickey Mouse scene. Okay, so they're all.
I think the Mickey Mouse scene is the most memorable, brilliant scene of the whole.
So them
movie.
all
we haven't talked about most memorable scenes. Hit me with your most top 3 memorable scenes. Just like when you think about this movie, I mean, you can't help but think about the climax of the middle.
Yep.
Where
I think Gomer
Pyle takes his own life. He takes the sergeant's life.
Well, before that, him having to choke himself.
Yep, that's the first scene.
That scene.
Yep.
Like, it just sets the tone.
Yep.
And then, obviously, Gomer shooting the drill sergeant.
Yep. I think him getting in trouble for having the donut and then eating the donut.
That was 37 takes.
Oh, jeez.
You want to know how he gained 70 pounds?
You guys
Can
want
you
to know a
imagine?
story? You want to know a fun one about that? So that reminded me directly of a hazing incident that I was a part of. Not that I did to someone, but that happened to me. Is that everyone said, "Hey, freshmen, you're not allowed to drink this weekend," and we weren't throughout all of pledgeship. Hey, don't drink, don't drink, don't drink. But there was this huge party on campus, and like surreptitiously, all of the upperclassmen would be like, "Hey, it's fine, don't worry about it."
But they're trying to test you.
And there were 100%. And so there were 3 of us who didn't drink. One was off campus, and then two of the other us that didn't drink. And I never drank at all anyway. So like there was basically one person who followed the rules.
Yeah.
And they trashed our kitchen and our dining room. Like completely trashed it. Put blindfolds on us and had us walk down, and as we're walking through it, we're just crunching on the floor, and we're like, this is not good. Like, whatever is about to happen is terrible. And
this is punishment because of the drinking?
Yes.
Okay.
And so they put everybody up on these chairs, just standing up on these chairs, and they they basically say, okay, I take blindfolds off, we look out, just crap everywhere, just complete crap. And they say, you guys weren't supposed to drink this weekend. Anyone who didn't drink this weekend stepped down. And there were 3 of us that didn't drink that weekend, and they stepped down.
And you had to clean it up?
And the 3 of us had to clean it up, and they handed everyone else a beer. And those guys felt so bad.
Yeah.
Like,
were they supposed to drink the beer?
Yeah. I mean, they were supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did or not. I wasn't really paying attention as I cleaned it up for 3.5 hours or whatever it took. And they had to stand there on those chairs.
Saturday at my house. But
they had to stand there on their chairs for that long.
We hand Willow a beer. And
Well, there's a lot of things about pledship that really train you for fatherhood. There's no doubt about it.
Okay, so obviously memorable scenes. You've got the final scene before the Mickey Mouse scene where there's a sniper taking out. A memorable scene for me is specifically where the sniper doesn't kill the guy who's scouting. He just keeps shooting different parts of the body.
Shooting.
Well, you think it's a
She's
sniper.
luring
You think
them
it's a
in.
man.
She's luring him in.
You think it's a soldier, and just keeps shooting different parts, but not killing them, so that and it works.
Yep.
They keep sending another person. And she keeps picking him apart. Then all of a sudden, when he points to where the sniper is, just lights him up.
And Cowboy's not wrong.
The Cowboy's not wrong. I think if you were gonna do what you were doing to go get the sniper, you should do that immediately instead of just trying to get 8-ball. But anyway, so the memorable scene at the very end where you find out it's a 10-year-old girl who's been 12-year-old,
She's
13
older than that.
Teenager.
No,
she looks young.
I mean,
13-year-old girl like shooting, sniping like crazy, and it happened, right? So then the scene following that is the final scene of the movie. And
they're
these guys,
done. They've accomplished their goal.
They're at least in. I didn't get that. I didn't get that feeling.
I did.
They were on their way back from.
Yeah,
I mean, the war's not over.
No, the war's not over.
But
they
of that
accomplished their mission.
They're getting back on track.
And they're chanting MICKEY MOUSA. And it sounds really good. It's just men like with really deep voices, and it's like it's a chant kind of from their boot camp days. Listen to this. According to Matthew Modine, who played Joker, the Mickey Mouse scene would have originally continued to show Joker marching alongside his platoon, intercut with flashback footage as Joker as a 5-year-old boy playing with a toy rifle. His voice would have then narrated, "Your feet tells your head to pick your body up and to run from these things that pursue you." And then it would have been shown child Joker pretending to die in combat while adult Joker is suddenly shot, and I'm getting chills just reading this, shot and killed in real ambush. And this idea was later abandoned. I don't know why it was abandoned. That would have been the most poetic, artful ending of that movie.
I think you still get it, though.
What do you mean? With what they did?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like that, though. I mean, can you imagine? Like, that would have never been forgotten. I forgot about the Mickey Mouse scene. That would have never been forgotten.
What was going through your mind for the Mickey Mouse scene? This time. Not first time.
Nothing special.
Really?
No.
What?
Tell me. What's...
Well, I mean, it's pretty crazy. They just shot a 13-year-old Vietnamese girl who took out 4 or 5 of their platoon, and then they're singing Mickey Mouse songs on the way back from a war where the world is burning around them.
Yeah, it says so many things.
So there's no significance to the Mickey Mouse song?
Yeah, I think it's...
No, the significance is that they are completely... They've completely become machines.
Yeah.
They're
you can't sing a song reality. Like that after killing.
I'm harkening back to this thing.
No different than any other day.
From a cognitive dissonance perspective, like, this was a great day. I'm sitting down at night to watch the Mickey Mouse Club.
Nothing went through your... You didn't
that.
feel anything when you didn't even question why they're doing Mickey Mouse?
No.
Dude, I watched it twice. I literally I watched
that scene?
it. Yeah, I watched it and I rewound it and I watched it again. I was like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Because it highlights the cognitive dissonance necessary in order to be a soldier. And it's why so many people come back. I mean,
First Blood.
And it's why so many people come back and
Rambo.
they are so messed up. Because taking a human life shouldn't ever be easy.
I thought I had missed something from earlier in the movie. Why that was the jam. Yeah.
We should cover American Sniper next.
They should have went with that other
Oh,
ending.
man.
That would
That would have been a good one to do for Memorial Day.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think that ending would have changed. Like, that would have been the most memorable part besides, Gomer Pyle cracking. And in my opinion, if they would have put that in the movie.
Put what in the movie? Sorry.
The abandoned ending.
Oh. Well, it would have been interesting to see him flashing back while they did that.
Yeah.
Which is what it was, right?
Because it reminds me of All Quiet on the Western Front. These German boys are glorifying becoming warriors, and then they get in, and within 24 hours, they know they've been lied to, and this is hell on earth.
Well, that's the sign, right? We will defend to our death our right to be misinformed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the sign makes so much sense now.
Who's misinformed?
Yeah.
Is it which side is misinformed? Not
See,
that
now you're making me think that they're doing this to the general public.
I'm not arguing.
No, it could absolutely be both. It could be both.
I'm not arguing for moral relativism, but what I'm saying is that
truth is what you make it.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that the soldiers don't have the ability to think about truth. They don't have
in war.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right.
It doesn't matter. And you see these times like you hear about.
What do you think about the quote "All is fair in love and war"?
Real quick. There's this really cool scene.
Well, I don't know
Band
about
of Brothers.
war.
There's this really cool scene in Band of Brothers where it's Christmas and both sides start singing Christmas carols.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
they can hear each other,
cold, but they can hear each other, and they're singing together.
Mm.
And then the next morning, they're shooting at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And like we're all humans, we're all created in God's image. None of this is good, especially when it comes to war. Like what of war is good?
Mm-hmm.
Who's right? Who's wrong?
And then at the same time, there's moments in time where God has called us to go to war.
Well, he has against evil.
Yep.
What's evil?
Yep.
Yep.
And so I'm not necessarily arguing.
You think communism is evil?
I do. I mean, dude, look at what we just talked about with seductive poison.
Mm-hmm. Well, that wasn't communism. That was Marxism.
Okay.
I mean,
socialism, Marxism, communism. There's a clear line there. I mean, I don't know. It's just I thought it was a brilliant way to end the movie.
Yeah.
And this,
I do too now. It's great.
I thought it was brilliant.
Additional quotes, hidden gems we didn't get to.
Most of the quotes, quite frankly, I can't say. I literally, even the ones I wrote down that I might be able to say, I am having trouble wanting to say.
Well, to go back to the character that quoted most of those sayings, it was Ermey. So, fun fact about him: the main characters were kept hidden from him. They never met him until the very first scene, and in between scenes, Kubrick would make him
smart,
not hang
no
out
relationship.
with them.
Yeah, smart.
So between takes, they were not allowed to fraternize.
How about this one? This is when they're chanting. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun. As they're grabbing
what's funny?
penises.
I've quoted that for 20 years, not knowing where it came from.
There's a lot of quotes from this movie that I've said before that I didn't realize were from this. The dead only know one thing. It's better to be alive.
Yep. Speaking of like things that happened during war that you just don't know about, one scene cut from the movie showed a group of Marines playing soccer. The scene was cut because the shot revealed that they were kicking a human head and not a soccer ball.
Oh my.
And you know where they got the idea? Because it actually happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what they probably replaced it with was that guy sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
And them taking pictures and things.
Yeah.
Which
you knew that guy was going to die.
Super disturbing.
Yeah.
Super disturbing. Hidden gems. I wrote 5'9". I thought that was important because Cowboy, I think, was 5'9", and 5'9".
Yeah.
Most of our podcast is 5'9". What? What'd you say?
You guys like 5'8"?
No, man.
5'9", definitely. Brett might be 5'8".
At least 5'8.5".
I said, did you guys think it was interesting when he said the Tet ceasefire might be canceled this year?
Yes.
He was hearing all of this stuff, and we talked about the Tet offensive, but none of us really understood the Tet offensive until we read that book, The Last Great Beer Run. And so I thought that was interesting from a cover thread perspective. And the last cover thread I said was John Wayne. We still haven't done a John Wayne movie, but maybe we will someday.
How ballsy in the very first scene to quote John Wayne after he's already gone on half of his monologue. Like that's
so ballsy.
Like that's like, whoa, dude.
Leadership material.
And then to say that he did it.
Now that
he waited until Cowboy was about to. Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, it was Glasses Boy.
It was Cowboy.
Yeah, he waited until Cowboy was about to take the brunt of it, and then he stepped up.
Was it Snowball? Yeah. Snowball's voice drove me crazy. Okay, so another hidden gem, little hippie action for you. During filming, a family of rabbits were accidentally killed. Stanley Kubrick, an animal lover, was so upset he canceled the rest of the day's work.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Can you imagine shooting the Vietnam movie on this subject matter and being so distraught about... Do you know how many times I've run over bunny rabbits while mowing?
I accidentally killed the bunny rabbits while mowing and just kept mowing.
Yeah.
I have a confession to make. Riley's going to kill me. I knew there was a bunny nest under, like I knew they dug it. I knew they dug it in the yard.
I love this already.
And I let Bentley out, and I saw him sniffing, and I was like, "It's time."
I love it.
He drug a dead one in his mouth the next day in our house.
Into the house.
So good.
I'm sorry, Riley.
Dude, I've never been more proud of Sammy than when he chased down.
I've never been more proud of Brett than in this moment. I think this is the most proud I've ever been of him.
All right, so that's a dumb thing about Kubrick, but I will say a couple good things. So real quick, most actors audition roles by submitting videotapes themselves. Performing a scene in Vietnam, Kubrick placed ads throughout the United States for aspiring actors to get a role in this. They received 3,000 of them. Kubrick personally watched 800 of them.
Wow.
War movies are a great way to get a start.
Sure.
As an actor, because there's so many
football movies like Ryan Gosling.
Options. Yeah, football movies, another good option.
Yeah.
Kubrick.
Either way.
Him making this movie and then being an animal bunny lover.
Yeah.
I like it when people shock me like that with it's like this girl in the chair next to us cutting a guy's hair today while I was getting my hair cut with like blue hair. If she would have just looked over him and like, I'm a big Trump fan, you know? It's just stuff like that. And I'm like...
Are you talking about my wife?
No, she's got blue strands now.
Streaks.
She doesn't have blue hair anymore.
Like
Dude, there's a big difference.
Jessica's favorite thing is like when she'll go to like the park and she's got her hair like super purple or blue or something. And she's like, these other moms have no idea that I'm actually more conservative than they are.
It does throw me for a loop.
Just blow them away.
All right, this has got to be my favorite fun fact of Stanley Kubrick's career. While location scouting for the film, Stanley Kubrick was driving his wife's new SUV around the countryside with cinematographer Douglas Milsom and R. Lee Ermey, who plays the general, as passengers. At one point, Kubrick noted a potential location out his window, became so distracted that he flips the car on its side into a 6-foot deep ditch, rolling it. Undeterred, Kubrick continued talking about the location uninterrupted as they climbed out of the car and walked back home. Is that not the most Marcus Mangus thing you've ever heard?
No, it's actually
Marcus
the most
has to finish his sentence no matter what is going on.
It's the
He's
most
proving
Reed
my point
thing.
right now.
It's the most Reed thing I've ever heard.
Oh.
No, that is you.
I'm telling you.
No,
That is you.
if it's Reed, it's Marcus. Just let him.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It's your genes.
Yeah.
My genes.
It's your roots.
She's got a good gene.
My
Let's
root
rate it,
hit
Brett.
Reed's
Got good
roots.
genes. It's rating time. What do you got, boys?
I'm an 8. Not quite a 9.
8.6.
8.6. Yeah, if I mean I lean towards 9. It's not there's other war movies I'd rather watch, but this one's
It's so good though.
it is good. It's hard to watch too. Is the other
It
thing.
is hard to watch.
It's hard to watch. Like I can't get something to 9 that I can barely
The problem
watch
is
at
that
times.
you can't stop thinking about it, which I love. I love that in movies.
Yeah.
8.6.
A lot of war movies got their inspiration from this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of how uncomfortable it makes me feel,
You're
I'm
a
7.8. I'm a 7.8. But it's a great movie. I'm not saying I don't glad that I watched it. I just feel I was like disturbed through all of boot camp in a good way because he wants me to be disturbed.
It's so fascinating because when you're uncomfortable, you rate it lower.
Mm-hmm.
When a movie makes me uncomfortable, I rate it higher. And not that it's
That's
right
a
or wrong.
juxtaposition.
I rate
It's just fascinating.
Get Out very uncomfortable. Rated it very high.
Ooh.
Maybe close to a 9.
I did like Get Out.
Yeah.
I wish I could
So
go
I
back
think
and watch
I'm
it
selective.
for the first time.
I'm selective.
I think Get Out is the only movie I've selected that you guys haven't seen that you guys liked.
Man, loved it.
Only
That's
one.
good.
Big fan.
Pick one.
What's
like that.
next?
What's next? Well, how about you add
I'm asking 'cause I
45
don't
more
know.
seconds to the podcast?
What is on it?
Ready Player One?
Ready Player One.
Ready Player
is that even
One?
on
Is that real? I thought
that
we
on our list?
Complete Unknown.
I love it when Nate does this.
Complete Unknown.
I actually love it when you guys do say stuff and agree to it. Nate brings it up later, and you're like, "What an idiot!" You guys do that on the regular to Nate. That's a normal thing.
Well, he
that's
imposes his own beliefs on
That's
us.
part
at
of it.
times.
That's part of it.
Oh,
When are we supposed to finish this book?
Ready Player One is next
No.
on the
I've
list.
literally
Can we
never
do-
heard that on the list.
Hold on. Can we do Complete Unknown?
Let alone being next.
Hold on. Okay. Oh.
You said that in 2 podcasts ago.
Did you guys ever watch the Tetris movie
Ready Player One?
with Homeboy? Maybe we should just tell him next week what we're doing.
Pursuit Happiness.
Oh, here we go.
Let's do Complete Unknown.
There
you
we
guys
go.
haven't seen it, right?
Marcus, you just got done saying that if there's only one movie we've ever liked that you've picked.
I know, but it's
and you're
so
trying
good.
to pick the movie.
Why did you I would love to do a Brother Where Art Thou, but you said why around July 17th?
Because the Odyssey comes
Because
out.
that's when the Odyssey comes out.
Oh, got it.
And Oh Brother Where Art Thou is
we
an
need to talk
adaptation.
about the Odyssey. What is he doing? Is he
I
just trying to
know.
abuse his power of getting away with whatever he wants?
Maybe.
Or is he straight up woke?
I
now?
really hope it's good.
Who is he?
Nolan.
Oh,
Have you seen some of these moves he's making?
no. He's changing the
Elliot
Odyssey?
Page is Achilles. It's just.
Elliot Page
Should I
is
just stop there?
How did you say that without laughing?
I'm just gonna stop
Elliot
there.
Page is a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, why is he doing that?
Yeah, she
Why
was
is he doing
pregnant
that?
in Juno.
Yeah. She was great in Juno.
I loved that movie.
Yeah. I loved her.
I would do that movie again.
I'm understanding
J.K.
so
Simmons.
So here's what we're
Yeah.
gonna do.
Yeah.
Little Miss Sunshine.
We're gonna stop acting like anybody's still listening. We're just gonna tell you next
It's
time.
actually my
People
favorite
are
part of the
still
podcast.
listening, I promise.
See you later.